Hey y'all, coming to you from Country Girl Grit. I'm Brenda, and if you're living a nomadic lifestyle, whether it's from a camper or an RV or even from a van, you know that it can get a little bit lonely. I know because my dog Ranger and myself, we've been there. So today I'm going to talk to you about something really important, and that is how you make friendships when you don't have a permanent address or your home is wherever you park it, like us. And so it's possible. I'm going to tell you how we do it. I wanted to mention before we get started, if you would like to help my dog Ranger and I grow our channel, we would be so grateful, and we will love you so much just by hitting that subscribe button. And if you would like to treat Ranger to a new toy or myself to a cup of coffee, because we rarely get those things living this lifestyle, you can do that at Cash App, $ Country Girl Grit. Let's get started. First of all, you got to be open to meeting new people. And I know that's hard, especially if you're an introvert like myself. But you can always start the conversation about their rig, what kind of rig they have, or even about their dog, or even share a meal. So most nomadic lifestyle folks like myself, we've chosen this lifestyle. We've chosen it for freedom and adventure, and so we already have that bond. So it's pretty easy to find things in common. So and you just learn so much by getting to know different people.
Good morning. Brenda asked me as one of her camping friends to tell you about some things that I've run into while I was out traveling. When I was down in southwest Texas, I started seeing these soap tree yucca plants, I think, which is a member of the palm family. And from these plants, they produce this stalk that a flower comes up on, and then when the flower dies off, they fall off. And I collected a bunch of these and started passing them out. I made walking sticks out of them. They're incredibly light, very strong, and the plant is pretty amazing in itself. The resources, of course, down in the desert Southwest is kind of limited. So the Indians down there learn to use everything that's available to them. And I know one of the things that they make out of this, the soap tree yucca, was named that because they actually take the roots, they make soap out of it. And as far as I know, they use the rest of the plant, the fibers and stuff, to weave baskets and other things out of. So it's pretty interesting. And like I said, this again is the soap tree yucca, and makes excellent walking sticks.
And this is the one I picked out right here.
Yep.
That he's making for me.
And it's just about ready. Put a little bit of clear coat on it, sanded it down, put a little bit of clear coat on it, and it's just about ready to use. Thank you.
Special campsite birthday events can open the door to deep lasting friendships.
To you. Happy birthday, dear Julie. Happy birthday to you. That was a pretty good dip. Birthday to you.
Living without a permanent address doesn't mean living without people. It just means you build your own tribe along the way. And let me tell you, when you find your people, you'll feel right at home no matter where you're parked. If you're feeling lonely or unsure, just remember, it just takes a little bit of courage to reach out, but it's worth it. Friendships on the road and in this lifestyle, they're just different. You might not see someone for months, but when you do, it's like no time has passed at all. Okay, so I do have a little bit of an advantage when it comes to meeting people because I am a camp host this season and for 3 months at the spot that I'm in right now. So I have the opportunity of part of my job is as a camp host is to greet the guests as they check into the campsite, and so I'm able to do that, ask them questions, what's their dog's name, help them back their, now I can't back my own camper in, but I'm able to help them back their campers in as long as I'm not the one driving it. So I do have a lot of advantage that way, but I am still an introvert. I am still so much an introvert. As a matter of fact, one of the camp hosts recently asked me, he was like, do you do anything other than leave to do my job, like show a house or something in real estate, and then just sit at your campsite by the fire solo with my dog Ranger? And I'm like, yeah, like I talk to you sometimes, but I have made friends, just other full-time RVers. I'm not RVer, I'm a camper in a camper full-time, but like other RVer friends that live full-time in their RV that do exactly what I do, except for I have to stay within 100 miles of where I'm camp hosting because I do sell real estate and I'm not quite old enough to get retirement or anything like that, but I will be in 4 more years. Yeah, I'm 58. So, and I think a lot of times when you're a Gen Xer, I don't know, I think you just learn from experience of getting to know people, but at the same time you're not always trusting. But a great way is to just invite your neighbors for cookout, potluck cookout, even if everybody brings their own. Like if somebody's here for a month, I'm definitely an introvert, but usually I'll end up, if someone's here more than 3 nights, I'll end up sitting at their picnic table with them, just because I'm usually the one that walks over and says, hey, how y'all doing? Whatever. Just because there's so much that you can have in common. And even though it does get lonely, you choose not to be lonely. You choose, because you're the one that's responsible for yourself to talk to people, and to get to know them, make that first step. Hi, I'm doing chores. What y'all doing? Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. So, this little girl, a couple little girls camping this weekend, made me this cute little bracelet. It's perfect and I love it. So thank you very much if you're watching. Another benefit of making friends in the place that you're camping or that you're parking is sometimes they have really great cameras, and I'm going to show you some photos that was shared with me that was taken right here at this park by he doesn't want to be called a professional photographer, but he is. So look at these photos. These were just taken just yesterday. Thank you to my new friend Donald, who is camping at this park, that took these really nice photos just yesterday with his really nice camera. And I appreciate so much that he shared these photos with me. And now I can share them with you. Even though it is Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you've got a story and about how you met someone on the road, drop it in the comments. I love hearing about this lifestyle and bringing people together. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share this with a fellow nomad who might be just become a new friend. Thank you. Bye.